Hey, everybody from Club Fin, I'm Stitcharoo, and I'm interviewing DJs. I have another DJ with me. Which DJ are you, and what genre did you play?
Hi, this is Zenko, and I DJ'd bass music.
Bass. Super cool. So now that Furality is behind us, what was your experience like seeing the lights and the stage and the video all come together with your music?
It was an amazing experience, really. After seeing the first set, I think everyone will remember Sinra's set was absolutely amazing, just a masterpiece. And seeing every single aspect of the light and the rig just coming together set after set, there was always something new every time we would come back to it. And then by the time it got to playing my set, it was a dream. It was basically uh, more than what I could have ever imagined, and it flowed so well with what I had envisioned. The theme to being for Somna and for what I had done for it as well. It was amazing.
I was working with the AV team.
It was quite straightforward, really. It was quite easy. We specifically for my set, we recorded some clips that we sent over to AB for them to include. Otherwise, there were some decisions that we made depending on colors, on some lyrics that we wanted to put on screen. Um, I think it was quite easy. I liked working with Johari on it. He graciously did it, the visuals for my set a second time, and he could not have done it better. It was amazing. Oh, also, I should say, really big thanks to All Night, who was my editor through the whole thing. There were several fixes that needed to be implemented, like little nitpicks and here and there. And she had to render my set like 4 times during the course of Somna. So thank you to her as well for that. The Joharian and All Night both are awesome. They're awesome for to work together.
Very cool. Did you have any favorite moments?
Yeah, so my most favorite moments really were when well, I have a few. So I really love the rig, the feathers going all around you and
Oh
encompassing you,
yeah,
right? It was amazing. Then the lasers. There was one
gotta have
part of
lasers.
my yeah, there was one part of my in my set where it's literally just the song "Lasered" by Ray Volp on a remix, and then
Is that the one that's like laser, laser, laser,
exactly
Before we had
that
lizards, we had lasers.
that I talked to Joe Hari about, and he was like, "You want lasers? We're gonna have all the lasers, like 67 lasers or something, all encompassing you. You would just look up and just be blind." But it was
Those laser shaders are pretty good too.
absolutely. I think they did a great job just placing them all around and just having them work together. It's always awesome. I think that was one of my favorite things about Club and each year after year it's lasers.
How did you go about crafting your set? What was like your mindset and your place of creativity when you were crafting, when you were spinning?
So I knew that I had to craft a 30-minute set, well, slightly under. So it was a very different way of creating a set that I'm used to because I'm used to doing 1 hour sets. I've always been booked to doing 1 hour sets, and that's what I'm used to. Um, but with this, I was like, okay, how do I cram everything? How do I make this experience that I usually make for 1 whole hour into something that's less than 30 minutes?
Has to
And
distill.
yeah, it was. I think I fit it. I fit in like 19 songs or 20 songs in there
Oh wow.
when I usually do around 30 on 1 hour. So that's like a little over, double. There's more songs in there, and but it it was an exercise on just doing something it was definitely something different, and I think I ended up, learning a lot more from that because it was just
Oh,
something
yeah.
different. Even after DJing for a couple of years, I think it's always cool just to approach it a different way and, play with the energy a different way and just yeah, it was a great learning experience.
Nice. What hardware software do you use for your mixes?
So I have always used Tractor, and I'm on Tractor 3 because I can afford 4. But Tractor is I think the most intuitive, from what I've seen. Well, after Box, of course. Tractor is the most easy to learn, and also because I've taught it to other people that have also um, expressed interest in DJing. They reached out to me. They were like, "Hey, how about you? You could tell me how this works and all that." I'm like, "Sure." And then within an hour, we could get them to spin. So that was awesome. And I
Nice. And
just like
Tractor's Native Instruments, isn't it?
yeah, with native instruments. Funnily enough, I don't have a native instruments DJ deck. I have a Hercules. Very
Oh,
basic. It's very similar to what you would find on a Flex 4. I think that's from Pioneer, the newest one. Um,
you mean Alpha
but yeah,
Theta? Blah!
basically the one everyone has. Yeah, it's a great software to work with.
Very cool. Very cool. So let's roll back the clock here a little bit. How did you tell us a little bit of your journey? Like when did you start mixing? How did you get into the spin in life?
So I started mixing in 2022, but I think my actual uh, first spark was way back in 2013 when I started getting a lot into EDM and big room house. I think the names of Avicii, Calvin Harris, like those names were like all over the place, and I was just such a big fan. And I had
The Ibiza lineup.
yeah, literally the entire lineup was just like my vibe, and I just wanted to go. I was like, man, I wish I was older so I could just go and travel and do all these things and just have fun because these people have seemed to have a lot of fun there, and festivals like Tomorrowland as well. Um, but it's funny because like I got into the music and I had people around me that were DJs, such as one of my cousins was a DJ as well. But I never
Oh,
really
cool.
got into it, right? Because I was like, okay, I need a deck to do anything, and it was too expensive. I kind of just never happened. But then 9 years later, 2022, Furality Club Fin in Aqua. Wow, what an experience! I think I at that time I had gone to Legends before, and I love the giant robot. I mean, who doesn't love the
Giant
giant robot?
robot.
And but on Aqua, holy smokes, the talents that were there were incredible. Like the way that uh, the DJs could move people with their music, and that inspired me greatly to just be part of the experience. And
On the booty.
li- literally within a month, I learned the basic I learned from the DJ workshop that was available back then at the time. I
I
learned
wrote that.
from you did. Thank you, thank you.
It was a collaborative effort of the DJ team, but I was the main writer for it.
Mm, that is awesome. I
Toot my own
followed it
horn.
to a T. I had a background in music production, so and just playing instruments in general, like in bands. I had played for people before, so I knew like the phrasing. So it just kind of made sense in my head. It's just like, oh yeah, yeah, that's literally how it is. It made sense in my head, and so that came in naturally. The part of what is it, key matching was also quite natural to
Harmonic
me. My
mixing.
harmonic mixing, exactly. Um, One other thing that I loved learning was that was in the script, right? That was explained. Valent said, it's like a story that you're telling. You're building a story that you're telling. You're managing that energy going up and down and telling the story and evoking these emotions on every song that you're playing. It's not just focusing on making sure that the songs mix together well, but going two steps beyond and ensuring like that sort of experience, like a story. And I think that is like what really caused me to DJ the way that I do or build my songs the way that I do. It's not just throw stuff at the wall and see if it works or if it sounds okay, then I just throw it in. Like I have songs that are I listen to on SoundCloud, whatever else, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this literally could go on like towards the ending, or to build up for the ending, or this could be toward the middle of the set to like keep the energy, or this could be like a transitionary song into another genre." Um, so that's how I developed that like I guess instinct to build the songs that way. So that's why I mentioned that like doing a 30-minute set was an exercise of just okay, how can I do all of that in just 29 or 28 minutes?
Jump the key.
Exactly.
Oh my. We like to end these interviews with a little bit of an advice portion of it. So, thinking on like when you started DJing to where you're at now, what's a piece of advice that you wish you knew then that you know now? What advice can you give the new and up and coming DJs?
One big piece of advice is to please organize your music, organize your library, organize your crates the best way you can. At first, it might not seem like a lot. You might download 50 songs, 100 songs, 150, 200 songs. After a certain threshold, you don't know where the heck to put this because you can have a a a folder for each genre, but within that genre, there are several levels of energy, several like emotions, right? Like maybe low energy, high energy, or like a subdivisions of within the same genre. So I think it'd be best to organize yourself so that you know exactly what you're going into when you're clicking in a folder. Um, that way, if by chance you are also looking to DJ live, like on the fly, that makes it so much easier. You already know what to expect when going into it, and
I
you
sort
don't
my
have to
music by
suffer like
mouthfeel.
yeah, exactly. And then you don't have to be scrambling around with 3,000 songs and not knowing where to put them and just putting it off until later. So
Yeah, iTunes Auto Sort is not organized music.
yeah, no, and also in Tractor, there's no, there's no
Oh,
sorting at all,
oh
at all.
no.
So,
I think with Record Box too, I think in some versions of it, like searching is a paid feature. So if you have like
what?
the free software, you can't use the search.
Oh, okay. Well, you can save yourself the
Blah.
100 bucks or something, just for the safe feature. Just organize your
Right,
stuff,
right.
organize your crates.
So it was super lovely to have you. If somebody wanted to follow your music, where can they find you?
So I mainly upload on Mixcloud, so that'd be the only way to find me there. On it's mixcloud.com/Zenko. Uh, Senko Sayuri, so Sayuri, or you can just look up Senko on Mixcloud and you should be able to pull me up.
Nice. Thank you so much, Zinko. And that's all we have. Thank you, Club Finn. Bye.